Okay, coming up on the show this week, we test this giant copter for flight in 3, 2, 1. Okay, they're all going. Let's go. All right, using PPA-CF carbon fiber filament from Creality to make up this copter. Let's go. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming together nicely. And 3, 2, 1. All right, so.
And 3, 2, 1, go! It's Outdoor Racing, it's Outdoor Racing, it's Outdoor Racing, yeah! Welcome to the Outdoor Racing Show! And we're your hosts, I'm Richard.
And I'm Harry. Thanks again for tuning into this exciting episode.
Series.
Yes, it's a build series.
So we're going to go back and check out all the other extensive detail that we do in all the other part of the series. So yeah, it's a great series to be part of.
Yes, that is. And what are we doing?
Okay, so the whole idea, whole objective is to fly the Creality Hi 3D printer, which is insane to do it, but we're going to add it with that much more difficulty. We're going to add the 3D printing into what makes up the drone itself.
Possibly the world's largest 3D printed drone, lifting the weight of a 3D printer with the 3D printer on it.
Yeah, so lots of interesting engineering issues to overcome.
Yes, and what have we done? We've started off with, way back at the start, we started with a little model that we made.
That's right.
Like a miniature. Then we moved on and started printing the carbon fiber parts of the K2 Plus.
Assembling all the parts, all the parts arriving.
And then we started adding the flight controller, did all the wiring.
So with the Audipilot, yeah.
Yes. And then what did we do on the last episode?
So on the last one, we did the FPV system.
Okay, yep.
We did the landing gear.
Yep.
And we did the battery mounting plates on the sides.
There you go. So we're going to carry on from there.
We're going to thank all our sponsors. Thank you very much to Creality, and thank you most importantly of all for tuning in.
Yes, and we're going to jump straight in, and here we go.
And 3, 2, 1, race! Okay, so we can literally continue straight on. Calibrate, that's the right word.
Yes, we're going to calibrate the OSD for the FPV. That's a lot of acronyms. So
12S should be what, around sort of, is it 50 volts, give or take? We have to check it, so we've got a multimeter. So maybe plug it in and see what we're at.
There you go, that's coming through.
Okay, so it's reading at 24.8 volts. Okay, so that's on the 6S side, and the 12S should, so 44.2 it says.
Down the bottom if you read it. Oh, there you go. So we're going to change that. That's not quite right. So we're going to change that. So let's get to it. You can see that little number going up there. Okay, so we're back in the shop and we're doing a little bit more on the big multicopter here in the background. I mean, he's so big he takes up the entire table plus a bit more. So yeah, so we're doing a bit more on him. It's very exciting, and we're about to do the motor test. So this is the part where things start happening and it's all coming together. So without further ado, let's get into the battery plugging in. Okay, motor test, a 6% throttle burn in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Awesome. So number B should be back on. Yep, just come around. Around the punching bag. Okay. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, 6% burn in 3, 2, 1. Okay, excellent. And number C.
Right direction too. Okay, when you're ready, Richard.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Nice, and then final, lucky last, in 3, 2, 1. All right, so next stage, here we come. A 6% throttle at a 4-second burn. In 3, 2, 1.
there you go. What you can see there is we're working hard at doing the calculations needed to make this machine fly.
That's right. So it's the equivalent of the Wright brothers, Richard Pierce, all those kind of guys that were the, like, you know, what's another great aviator of history? I was thinking like
Biggles?
No, it's a character in a book. I was thinking more like Buzz Aldrin, Lance Armstrong. So like all those guys, you got to know your stuff. So you got to do that. It's not just a case of just strap yourself in and off you go.
It would be nice if it was like
It
that.
would be cool, wouldn't it? Just yeah, sure, you're right. No, you've actually got to know your stuff. It's not a plug and play kind of job like we're saying.
No, the audio part you have to do all the calculations, and as you can see there on that test that we just did, fitting those meters up isn't just for checking to see they're working.
Which is in fact an important one.
We need those values so then we can go on to do the calculations, and then go and have a look at the charts and see where we are versus the thrust ratios, and then before you know, we're going to go into the air.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're just doing the last final checks before final assembly. So we're doing things like arming, disarming, last bits of parameters to write, and it's all coming together. So we'll just do a little
check to see the motors. We're going to plug these motors, batteries in a second.
yeah. So first things first, we're going to check it without that.
And then a little bit of throttle added. It's all good, and then disarm.
Yeah, so it's all coming together.
That's good. And then now we'll plug the batteries in.
Okay, so next stage, check the batteries. Okay. First battery in. Okay,
ESC sounds, that's good.
so we've got tone. Okay, so we're going to arm and disarm.
Yep.
Okay, arming in 3, 2, 1. All going?
Now just keep this one.
Yeah, okay, arm again. So this is the first time doing this.
Is that throttle management?
Yeah. Hey, great guns.
Okay, so we're going to test it again. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Arming.
That's good, that's arm, that's working. So that's the motor's going. And over here on Richard's stick, you just have a look at the stick.
Yeah, nice, good stuff. No point overdoing it.
What do
Awesome,
you think?
brilliant. So we're good for
Final assembly.
wow, we're there. Cool, awesome. Get into it.
We're taking it apart and now we're putting it back together. Exciting. What do you reckon, Richard?
Yeah, it's all good.
It should be okay, eh?
Yeah.
Coming together nicely.
Yeah, should be together in no time.
Yeah.
It's always good to get it synced up, and then it's the final one. You don't need to do it again.
Okay, now we're tying them up, eh?
Yeah. So we'll put the nuts on the outside. Okay, cool.
Cool.
So there you have it, all coming together real quick now. Okay, so we have reached the finale. Final touches to do. We've got 2 props on so far, and we've got another 2 to do, so might as well put those on. So it's got a little center collet. Goes in there. And your prop goes on there. Like that. And you got another little washer to go on over the top.
And then 4 bolts to go on top of that, isn't it?
And these are, without a doubt, a good result. A much needed end to a saga that was the build. So it was well worth doing. It was quite a, had some interesting quirks in it with the printing, didn't it?
And fingers crossed it all works when we go to actual flying it.
Wait, so what do you think, eh?
Yeah, it should be good.
Make it sure it's the right way around. Pallet spins in, that's the center, because that would be embarrassing.
And what's those propellers are there, Richard?
So the 32-inch propellers by 11.
They're
11 pitch.
11-inch pitch, and just what's needed. We did the calculations for this one, and there you have it. The final bolt going in now.
And then now, what are we going to do now? Is it? We're going to put the batteries on.
Give it a little spin. Nice.
Battery going on here.
Ah, sauce. How about that?
And what size did you decide on it?
Here we go. So 6200 or 6200 milliamp hour 6S LiPo from Leopard Power, and we've got two of them to make up 12S.
They'll go on to the sides here.
That, like that. Okay, it's all assembled, made in flight. Here we come.
So in that last clip you saw that we are on our way to the airfield to do the maiden flight. So it's exciting stuff. Remember to stay tuned for that. If you haven't done so already, remember that you hit the subscribe button, because that is something that the world has never seen before.
Flying 3D printed a drone, and before you know it, we're going to be strapping the giant Creality Hi 3D printed to it, and for the ultimate test coming up shortly.
Well, strength test, isn't it? Thrust test.
And strength test.
And strength test
on
in
the filament.
terms of the filament, that's
yes,
right.
Yes, so there you go. Yeah, so make sure if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe to see all that coming up.
Okay, so moving on to the movie of the week.
The movie of the week is Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
What title?
Yes, it's an exciting title, and that is the movie you should check out. Why should they check it out, Richard?
Well, it's a Guy Ritchie film, so he's always good with his. So he's got a certain style, which we quite like.
Yes.
We've seen lots of different films like King Arthur and all those kind of things. So yeah, so it's another one of his. Henry Cavill's in it. Superman, basically.
And the guy from Jack Reacher. There you go. So there's all good cast, all good characters, and great film cinematography. So that is the movie you should check out this week. Totally. So that is that segment. And final.
It's actually based on Ian Fleming, which is the director of
the
writer of James Bond. Is actually does a cameo because that's what he did in real life.
Well, an actor of Ian Fleming. Yeah.
Portraying.
Yes, there you go. So that is the movie you should check out, and for many reasons. There you go. And final thoughts before we send this guy in the air, coming up very shortly. When do you think we'll be able to do that anyway?
Well, I think in the next one we're heading off to the field to do the maiden flight, so that's pretty much next time, really.
Yeah.
And what do we do in this? What do we do in this particular one?
On this particular one, we did the main part, which was take the whole thing apart, disassemble it, and reassemble it with final construction, get it all super solid, dialed in, and most importantly, dialed it in on Ardupilot.
That's right.
Final calculations.
That's right. We get all the nuts and bolts tightened up. Everything seems to be looking good. We're quite happy with it.
Yep. And now we're off to the field. So there you go, to be continued on this one.
We're going for flight.
We're going for it. So there you go, and join that episode coming up. Maybe what, next week or the week after, something like that.
Yeah.
Exciting. So we're going to send it, and make sure you be there for that, and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And thanks so much to all our sponsors. Thank you once again for tuning in.
That's right. And you've got to check out some of the other builds that we're doing, some future stuff that we haven't told you about.
Coming up.
Remember to check out our live stream series, do some different stuff on that, builds, workshops, and of course, we go for flight in real life. Live.
So here we go, into next week. I'm Harry.
I'm Richard, and we have to make a special note to Creality for making this particular series possible. So
yes, and before you know it, we'll be strapping the Creality Hi to it for the ultimate test after the maiden flight, and sending it into the air to test everything, see what it can do. So here we go, I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And here we go, in 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go, racing, let's go, racing, let's go, racing. Yeah! See you guys, see you next week.
10.